Hey, you do a lot of scaling, huh? That's what you do, huh? I don't do no scaling. I'm gonna tell you exactly why I don't do no scaling coming up next. Let go.
The habits of my heart, I can't say no. It's ripping me apart.
Another edition of Trucking with LoShawn Parks, where you guys could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me, RST. And BMG. You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute. Let's get to the point of the meat of the message. Alright, so today I'm gonna talk to you guys about exactly why 9 times out of 10 I don't scale my loads. I don't go to the Flying J, I don't go to the Pilot, I don't go to the TA, I don't go to none of those truck stops and scale out. Well, it's pretty simple. I'm on some mega carrier shit. You know, wait a minute, look, oh, wait a I'm on that mega carrier shit, okay? It's the perks of having a mega carrier and having a trailer and things of that nature. Well, I just don't need to scale, okay? Because they have a scale right here on the trailer. And also, I'm gonna tell you why I don't even need to go still scale to see if my tractor is the right weight, because I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I get by with doing that too, so that I know that my scales and my weights are all in good tactic, all right? So the first point of viewing that I'm gonna show you, or the first point of emphasis I'm gonna show you guys, it's probably one of the most important parts of it on why I don't have to scale or why I don't scale, and I'm always pretty much damn near good doing this, okay? And I only been in reefer for like 2-3 months. I mean, pardon me, I'm still a rookie, okay? I'm still a rookie. I'm still a rookie when it comes to refrigeration, okay? But I'm getting better, I'm getting good, okay? But this first step right here is the most valuable part of it all to me, and I'm gonna show y'all that right now. So the most valuable part to this whole method of my madness is yeah, I know y'all see we got damage right there, right? Yeah, we're gonna put that in the macro. Yeah, it ain't got nothing to do with me. Shout out to this trailer right here, because it is a Support Our Troops trailer by Prime. Let me step back a little bit more. Yeah, I like hooking up to these trailers most of the time, but these trailers are a pain in the ass because they're older trailers. Most of the time they are the Wabash, and the Wabash is just kind of like difficult to slide the tandems in the back and all that other stuff. Anyway, that's not the point of this video. But the key point here is to make sure that you have your trailer, okay, lined up with your mud flat rubbers right here, okay? Let me get down a little bit more. You almost want to kind of have it right under it, okay? It almost got it, this front edge right here has to be like right under or right at the front edge of your mud flap. Once again, I give you how it should look. All right, you want to get it as close as possible to this, okay, to this edge of this mud flap. All right, you don't want to go past it, because if you go past it, then you're going to be overweight on your drives. I mean, on your steers, excuse me. So, and you don't want to go too far back on it, because then you could start being overweight on your tandems in the back. So this is the main setup right here, okay? It is vital that you get this part of it down, because this is very important. Edge of the mud flap rubber right here, edge at the beginning of the trailer lined up, all right? Most of the time what I've come to find out how to get this right, and it's going to depend on the truck, so I can't tell you excuse me, that every truck is going to be the same. But as you guys can see, my fifth wheel is slid all the way forward on this one, okay? But once again, I have a blocking bar that sits right there, so it can't go no further. But some trucks don't have that blocking bar there, and they can go a little bit further. So you pretty much want to stay in this, so if it was another set of 2 holes here, okay, that would be too close. So you want to stay maybe about in the 3rd and 4th hole right there. You can see where the 2 locking pins are at. So 3rd and 4th, because if it was 1 here, it'd be 1 and 2. So about 3 and 4. At the 3 and 4 locking hole pin, that's pretty much where you want to be, all right? For me, on this truck, it's slid all the way forward. But that's the tactic that I use, okay? And I don't never have to worry about me being overweight on my drives. I've been heavy front end and still have been A1, all right? Now we're gonna take a look at the right weight system. Yeah. All right, once again, it's that mega carrier-ish. Not a lot of carriers have this, okay? And this right weight system, or this right weight load scale system does cost quite a bit of money. Hey, look, I got some information for y'all. If y'all might be interested in getting one of these on your truck, call that number right there, 1-888-818-2058, or you can go to www.rwls.com. All right, get yourself one. But this is how this works. We pop this open like this, shawale wing. All right, and then you got a scale in here. Now this tells the weight that is on the trailer, okay? You got a clear scale here that's going to show green. Once again, it's green. Anything under 33,000 pounds is going to be in the green. All right, once you get between 33,000 and 34,000, you hit the yellow mark, and then anything past 34,000 is red. Okay, that means you're overweight. And of course, with these tandems, you can't be over 34,000 pounds with tandems that are close together, okay? So let me see, do I have this? Okay, perfect. All right, so what happens, all you do is you pull this little red button out right here, and it tells what the weight is on the trailer. Now, I know a lot of y'all gonna be looking like, man, you pretty damn close. You pretty damn close to being overweight. You right. But, once again, we're allowed 34,000 pounds, and I got 34,000 on my trailer. Okay, 34,000. And to be honest with you, right now, I'll show you guys. Swing it over here real quick. I am in the 7th hole in this tandem, okay? So once again, we start back at that first hole. We got 1, 2, even count the hole that's blocked out, because you got to. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm in the 7th hole. And on this wide box trailer, this is as far forward as the trailer can go. As you guys can see, I'm right there at the skirt, so it can't go any closer. So I'm as close as I can go. 7th hole, 34,000 on my scale. I'm good to go. I'm ready to ride. I ain't got to go check on nothing. I ain't got to check on nothing. Now, I will make an emphasis on this to you guys about this right weight scale that is on the trailer. You got to make sure that it's calibrated. How will you know if it's calibrated? Well, with Prime, I've come to find out if it's not calibrated, it'll have a little sticker right here and says not calibrated. But hey, I think over here at Prime, as long as you're using a right weight load scale, and if you get a ticket for it and you show that you use the right weight load scale, I think Prime will cover that. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. I'm just assuming on that one, and y'all already know I hate assuming. So, but don't hold me to that if that's accurate information or not. But I like it to know that there's a scale on this trailer. I ain't gotta find the closest truck stop, go weigh it, come back if it's overweight. Oh, they gotta rework me. Oh, this is time, because that's time consuming. So this is dope. Once again, mega carrier-ish for everybody who don't like the mega carrier. But hey, look, and then I press the little button, it go back down. I ain't got to worry about nothing. Okay, you hear me? I ain't got to worry about nothing. All right, I'm down the road in the wind, and I ain't first way, re-way, third way, I'm down the road while you sitting there scaling and scaling and scaling. I'm hitting corners. Okay, that's all I can tell you. I'm bending corners. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna hop back in the truck and show you guys exactly how I'm able to calibrate in my truck if my weight on my drives and steers is good to go. All right, let go. By the way, almost forgot to mention, each hole for the tandem, if you will, okay, is equivalent to 500 pounds. Okay. Now I know some people are gonna say like, well, explain a little bit more. So if you need to slide 500 pounds or less off of your tandems on your trailer, then you just move back one hole, okay? So let's just say you need to move 1,000 pounds off of your trailer or off of the tandems, then you want to move 2 holes back, okay? And so on and so forth, and anything in between there. But each hole is equivalent to 500 pounds. I thought that was some pretty good information that I should let y'all know from what I figured out from doing calculations. Each one of them, where the hole that the tandem goes in, 500 pounds. Okay, so it just depends if you can slide it forward to put some more weight onto the tandems, or you need to slide some weight off of the tandems. Just remember, each hole on the tandem, 500 pounds. All right, we back like 4 flats on a Cadillac. Yeah. Anyways, all right, so this is how I'm able, or this is how I determine exactly if I'm gonna be overweight on my drives and on my steers. Right here. Alright. Now I know people are gonna say, man, you could buy the load, or with Prime, if you get Prime trucks, then they got the load weight or the drive gauge, whatever you want to say, that they can put in your truck, okay? I can get it installed too. If I went to the shop, to the prime shop, they could install it right here. I don't need it because I can tell my weight on my drives and my steers from right here, okay? All right, so the key to this is I get in the truck, push in my brakes, all right? I allow it to settle. If this hand right here is under that 60, or even if it's probably at about that one little extra dash right there, that one little extra nick mark right there, I'm good to go. Anything over that number, then I'm overweight. Okay, anything over it, once again, let me get a little closer for y'all. Where my finger go? All right, anything over that little extra nick. So right here is 60, right? So that's the long black line. That's 60. But anything past this extra little nick right here, okay, anything this way, you're gonna be overweight on your drives and on your steers, okay? So just a key note, most trucks have that gauge in their truck, okay? Most trucks have that gauge in their truck. So that's the way I do, man. And I follow the right weight scale on the trailer, and I follow that gauge right there on my truck. And I ain't never been overweight on anything that I've pulled, all right? And I don't go to no scales and give them that whatever it costs. What it costs now, 11, 12, 13, 14 bucks? Yeah, I don't need to, all right? Let's go ahead and wrap this video up for the conclusion. All right, so in conclusion, I don't scale. I don't need to scale because Prime provides great trailer equipment, okay? They provide great trailer equipment, and I just don't see the purpose of wasting the money when 9 times out of 10, and I say 9 times out of 10, that these trailers are already calibrated. Anytime it goes into a prime yard or something of that nature to get checked, which they actually got a prime guy, I'm here at Hershey, they got a prime mechanic here going through all of the trailers. So I think he's checking the reefers on them and changing the oil out on the reefers and doing all that calibrating stuff. So Prime does a really good job on keeping up with their equipment. So I don't need to, okay? And then I get in my truck and I check to see my gauge that's inside my truck to make sure that my tandems, my drives and my steers are good to go, that it's under that 60 or just a little bit above that 60. I'm ready to ride, Clyde, okay? I don't gotta keep reading. I don't gotta go first way, I don't gotta do none of that, all right? So in conclusion is, if you don't got the scale on your truck, on your trailer, now I guess you're gonna be at the scales, right? Scale it now. I don't know what to tell you, sorry, okay? Once again, hashtag mega carrier-ish, okay? Mega carrier-ish, okay? But everybody should have that gauge in their truck where it shows, pretty simple. It shows a little truck, it shows a truck, right? And you got an arrow up and down. Basically, that's telling the weight on your drives, okay? That's all it is, all right? So, I hope this video helps somebody, okay? Or maybe, you know, some people that are at Prime, cause I see Prime drivers all the time going to get scaled. I see them scaling out at freaking scales, and I'm like, bruh, before I even leave the shipper, I can tell if the damn load is overweight or not, okay? I can tell if it needs to be reworked and don't have to worry about going and paying for that and then driving all the way back. So y'all need to learn how to utilize that scale properly on these Prime trailers when you're pulling them. And once again, the most important part is that you need to make sure that that fifth wheel is slid to the point where the edge of the trailer is at the edge of your quarter fender, if you will, okay? Some people will look at it like it's a mud flap thing. It's not, it's a quarter fender. Make sure it's at the edge of your quarter fender. You'll be squared, I promise you, for the most part, okay? If you get a ticket, don't put that shit on me. I'm just saying, this is what I've been doing, and I haven't been overweight at any time. And if I am overweight, I'm able to tell right there at the shipper that I'm overweight for them to rework it, all right? Hey, remember, don't do nothing I wouldn't do, like be unsafe. And as always, winners focus on winning, and we winning right here all day at Trucking with LoShawn Parks. If you're looking for a job, I'm looking for teams, okay? I'm still looking for teams. If you want to be a team driver, W-2, none of that 1099 scam-ish, all right? Please do put in an application at www.drive4pmg.com. Put in an application. Teams base pay start out at $1,500 a week plus incentives and bonuses. My teams are taking home anywhere between $1,650 and $1,750 a week. That's after taxes. After taxes, all right? So come get yourself some. If you're a team operation, I'm always willing to hear from you. Looking forward to hearing from you, and we're gonna continue being successful. Okay, that's what we do over here at Parks Motor Group and Trucking with LoShawn Parks, man. I'm gone. Salute.